Hey, before we get into today's topic, which I promise you will be full of laughs and comedy and warm, fuzzy feelings, I just want to let you all know that I just made a Patreon. There are 3 tiers: blue-haired feminist, emblazoned patriot, and ultimate sigma. So if you'd like to go and support the channel through Patreon, I would really appreciate that. This money would go into making videos better for y'all. So, okay, to the video. Bangs, 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 bangs. Hello, welcome back to The Consequences of Your Actions. I'm Rocco's Basilisk. Will you live or die until the end of time? Happy Halloween to all of the devil worshippers in my audience. Yeah, the YouTube feds are gonna get me for this one. Somebody quick, please press my heartbeat on vinyl and play it as a fluttering swan song at my funeral for my physical body, while my real digital soul rots in the cyber prison of Susan Wojcicki's Google Drive. Somebody turn on link sharing for me, baby. The only way I'll escape. Award shows. Either you love hating them, or you hate loving them, or you're a third option which we haven't gathered enough data about yet. We'll call it non-binary. They'll have you asking a lot of questions like, where did you find a guy so old that he thought it said La La Land? And did little Oscar statues come to life at night like that Ben Stiller movie? And who's Tony? Anyways, today we're gonna talk about the Streamys. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you subscribe right now, I will do a real-life speedrun of the Oregon Trail, and before you ask, yes, I will die of dysentery. How are you all doing tonight? I am gleaming with excitement and anticipation for the best night of the year, the Streamys. It's like Christmas for Tyler Oakley and nobody else. Award shows, in my opinion, are a hallmark of yesteryear. Masturbatory shows of relevance that, in the end, will be nothing more than a small etching in the cave wall of humanity, next to the larger etching of a guy coding Bubsy 3D. We all know the big ones, you know, Grammys, Oscars, Tonys, Ricardos, Antonios, VMAs, AMAs, Razzies, Kid Choice Awards, the Purple Heart, Changing of the Guard, the Emmys, Mickey Rourke's Bitch of the Year ceremony, and all the way at the bottom of this list is the YouTube Streamys, the internet's most profitable content machine's desperate ploy to be accepted into the mainstream. How long do you think the Streamys have been chugging along at this point? 5 years? 6 years? Because that's what I thought, but it turns out they've been going for over a decade. Yeah, they've been going for 11 years, which means that they started when Reply Girls were the most notable topic on YouTube. See, with older established award shows, the sense of notoriety is gained from their reputation. Like, an award show nowadays doesn't really make sense. But I mean, like, back then when they made the Oscars and shit, they were just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck. I don't know, like 70 years ago? 70 years ago, we were still giving meth to babies to try to speedrun object permanence. When the Oscars started, the sport baseball was merely a twinkle in the eye of the Philly fanatic. For anyone lost, the Streamys are essentially the internet's Oscars, or at least they're supposed to be. They parallel the Oscars in that they are mostly fanfare for popular media that most lovers of the medium do not actually care for. Tanamanjo is the green book of people. I recently perused the Streamys nominations for this year, which felt like deciphering an ancient language and learning that the society had died to a plague. They've got their classic Creator of the Year category, which is saturated by the most disheartening list of people since Epstein's Black Book dropped. Hey, if that was too far, my bad. My bad. I'd like to think we could have fun. But my bad. So, what caught my attention that made me think, oh, I gotta talk about the Streamys right now, right this moment? Well, as a B-52 bomber rains hellfire onto unsuspecting towns in the heat of battle, the Streamys dropped their nominations list like an A-bomb onto my innocent civilian timeline. Listen, some of you may know that I started on TikTok. Okay, well, to say started on TikTok is kind of missing the point. When a creator started on Vine, it was like they were a part of the golden age of scientific advancement and they invented the cure for polio. When a creator started on TikTok, it's kind of like they crawled out of the sewer by your house and tried to strangle you with jumper cables. So I didn't really start on TikTok. I emerged from TikTok, engulfed in smog, covered in a thick layer of ectoplasm. And even I, a former resident of TikTok, am surprised and befuddled by the amount of TikTok creators nominated by the Streamys team of resident 60-year-olds who use a website once a year. Yeah, so I guess the residents of the Streamy old folks home have been watching a lot of TikTok on their bingo cards. The nominees for Creator of the Year are Addison Rae, Alexa Rivera, Avani Gregg, Bella Porch, Brent Rivera, Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, Dream, Emma Chamberlain, and Mr. Beast. So to recap, the YouTube Streamy Awards are half polluted by TikTok creators. Now, do I like any of these creators? Not really. I think Addison Rae is pretty, I guess, and when I fall into seasonal affective depressive episodes, I watch Dream's Minecraft manhunts to remind me that life could get more pathetic. Also, their peak content. Oh my, they're so engaging for some reason. Christopher Nolan could learn something from Dream. But it's not that I necessarily hate any of these creators. It's more that I'm just surprised that TikTok is actually establishing itself as a formidable platform in like opposition to YouTube. Considering that it's like a parasitic tick on the neck of every single person that uses it, that took me by surprise. I'm not trying to be negative, so here are some of my favorite creators who were nominated for other awards. Billy, Matt the Person, Captain Disillusion, Caleb City, Please Don't Destroy, Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Jarvis Johnson, Wisdom K, My Love, Tom Scott. What? Okay, this show actually sounds kind of awesome. Well, to remind you, that's like 10 out of hundreds of nominations, and most of the people who are nominated feel like almost comically evil. And up for Best New Creator, Martin Shkreli, the bear that killed Timothy Treadwell in the Werner Herzog documentary. That group of girls who laughed at you for how you walked in middle school and you never stopped thinking about it. And Macklemore. I don't know why Macklemore was part of the collateral damage of that joke. We can move on. The craziest part of their list of nominations for me, though, wasn't this. It was the sections that come later, the Brand Awards. Yeah, there's a section in the online video awards for mostly independent creators that allows us to bow our heads in submission to the dominatrix-esque brands who keep us in line. Brand of the Year, Agency of the Year, Brand as Creator, Brand Engagement, Branded Series, Branded Video, Creator Product, Influencer Campaign, and Social Impact Campaign. Amongst the highlight of these nominations for me are the Mr. Beast Burger, Discord the Movie, Fortnite 100 Thieves Cash App Compound Fortnite Activation, and also Disney Plus, just Disney Plus. It was nominated for Brand of the Year. Oh yeah, Disney Plus, a real underdog. I've been rooting for them since they burst on the scene. Oh, poor little guy. I hope he pulls through against that industry plant. What's it? Target. If me reading any of those things made you want to press yourself against the infinitely hot surface of a red giant and feel every particle of your being evaporate into space, then good, we would get along. Yeah, if you or a loved one has been harmed by the Streamys, you may be entitled to financial compensation. This isn't even late stage capitalism. This is final stage capitalism. This is World 88, Bowser's Castle, Star World, 241 stars, 9,999 star bits. This is the perfect run, final prankster comet, late stage capitalism. We are hurtling towards our demise at record speeds, and the Streamys have thrown a cinder block on the gas pedal. Dear God, if you're out there, just smite us. Or fix my Joy-Cons, because I really want to play Mario Odyssey again. It's been a minute. That's why I'm thinking about Mario so much. If there's a bright side to this, I guess I can finally say, oh yeah, my two favorite creators were nominated for the Streamys, Drew Gooden and the Tide Super Bowl 2021. Really, though, this is just a stark reminder of where we are at in the world. The term brand as creator tried to jam a screwdriver into the processing center of my brain. Oh, also, SpongeBob SquarePants was nominated for that. So, good news, guys. After 11 years of online content creation, we have just resorted to nominating television shows for the Streamys. Maybe if they got hyper-specific with the awards, things would get better. I don't know. Oh, the award for how has this content creator not been assassinated in cold blood yet goes to Keemstar. Really worked for this one. A lot of people want you dead, man. Anyways, I am disheartened and sickened by this list of nominations, and the Streamys grows less relevant by the year. So I've written a swan song to perform at its eventual funeral. What a full circle. We start and end with a swan song joke. This is really like that movie Memento, maybe. I don't know. I still haven't seen it. Except it's not a song. It's a slam poem, because people will call me Bo Burnham if I do a song, and I'm not even going to allow for that to start to happen. And so I'll change the lighting and then I'll read the poem. I'm reading it off my phone because am I going to fucking memorize it for a video? No. Feel free to snap along if you're feeling particularly in the mood. It's funny. Who you made this for is who just cares the least. Why the fuck would you make the Oscars? But for Mr. Beast. Been having trouble feeling relevant. We're lonely. We're off track. So for 2021, we're bringing that Coney guy back. That's a Coney 2012 bar. And for the people we've lost, a moment of reverence. Promptly interrupted by an ad for today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Let us all remind you, people come and go, but brands don't die. Love the hat. YouTube plumbers are now crafting 8 new pipelines for PewDiePie. I'll be honest, Susan, your options are quite boring. So I'll take the initiative and give you some free categories. Best Nazi propaganda is fine, but no best jokes or cursing. Best on-camera exploitation of a homeless person. Best race relations worsened by a washed-up Viner. Best leaked correspondence with another minor. You'll make money off of drama, hatred, conflict, horrid shit talk, but at least you're rocking silver medal, second place in pedophiles to TikTok. Bless you, Streamys. I feel honored and esteemed. In the Streamys. Why are teens attracted to Dream? He's just a guy in a mask. I still don't get it. YouTube was my TV as I grew and formed my vision, but now it kills community, like Yahoo acquisition. We're just moving backwards from creation into content. Screw this new facade. Just bring back Ray William Johnson.
You can say that again. Would you guys be mad if I gave a dog a gun?
Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you for watching this stupid little video. I don't like the Streamys, in case you couldn't tell. Before I end the video and be nice to you all, I'd like to say thank you for the support on this channel so much. I started making YouTube videos when I was in 6th grade, and then I stopped and I forgot that I really enjoyed doing this, but this silly website has always pulled me back, so here we are. I am so genuinely happy to be making jokes and just dumb videos for you guys. And just a reminder of the thing I already mentioned at the beginning of this video, I made a Patreon, and we do have those 3 tiers, so if you want to go choose one of those and go support me, that would be awesome. I actually did make that slam poem into a song with like a bunch more lyrics, but I ended up axing it just because I didn't like it enough. So if you want to hear that song, I'll probably be uploading it to Patreon sometime in the next few days. And the lowest support tier, only $2. $2 for a song Yeah. Yeah, call me iTunes. That's not even funny. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and remember, truly, that you are loved. As always, it has been a pleasure. Bye.